Teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now here's Young. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Bridges with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Bridges misses. Murray up top. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Oh man, just
taking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Dinwiddie against Young. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Young against Bridges. Pass to Capella. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. From outside the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Capella screen on Bridges. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Bridges, here we go. It's stolen by Hunter. Now here's Collins. He's guarded closely. Pass to Murray. Collins with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. Hunter. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. There's a screen. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Young inside. He's against Bridges. Got a hand on it. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Collins comes with a double. Here's Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. The Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Young, the pass to Collins. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you can get both.
And he lobs it up. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Murray against Dinwiddie. Now Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level. Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Over Hunter.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
Well,
please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Hunter. Down low. Brooklyn with the board. Bridges outside. To the inside. Stolen by Young. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Capella inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bridges has gotten his first points in this one.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Here's Murray. Blocked. And here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Screen by Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing to the paint. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Collins a screen. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with him. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
For 3, Bridges. Here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Capella, the pass to Collins. And here's Young. He's guarded by Bridges. Young against Bridges. From deep, Capella. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Claxton can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Outside Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 11 points. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Johnson with a bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, deflected. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And a pretty tightly...
Brooklyn, 25. The Hawks, 24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Joe Harris out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Bay outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Outside Curry. From deep. And it's Simmons with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bay against Curry. They set the pick. Back to Finney-Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Curry. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hawks lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Bay with a screen on Harris. Drives to the hoop. Bogdanovich on the wing. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Picked up by Okongwu.
Third quarter.
Here's Bay. The rebound by Simmons. And Brooklyn shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
So you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
The three from Curry. And they recover it. Simmons with it. Over Bogdanovich. Can't cash in the runner. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two guards, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Screen by Capella. The kick to Hunter. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Hunter passes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's a one-on-one situation. Bridges with it. Checked by Murray, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
First team foul.
Right side, Hunter. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Here's Hunter, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Murray against Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
And he sinks the second. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you'd think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Inside, here's Claxton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And it's Murray off the drive, and there's the rejection. Fast break, Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray passes to Young. Over Bridges. Young can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton.
Last minute to play. Fourth quarter.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Collins outside. Takes it inside. The kick out to Young. Collins with a screen on Bridges. Young from long range. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Up top, Bridges. Defended by Murray. Screen by Claxton. Bridges on the attack. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Capella. Collins against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Murray passes to Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Outside Finney-Smith. Murray against Bridges. Now here's Dinwiddie. The D's right on him. Driving to the basket. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 14 seconds left in the game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Dinwiddie, no good. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And this is great for team morale, as Clint Capella is not the best free throw shooter in the league and certainly not on his team, but he is capable in these spots. Let's see if he builds his confidence here.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill.
we know this should... be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lillard against Young. Releases. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now Simons. After the missed three from Trae Young. Simons, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
And Young kicks to Collins. Dishes it to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lillard against Young. Grant with a screen on Young. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Murray. Takes it off the glass.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Here he goes. And the rejection by Collins. Simons against Murray. The pass to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's Young on the wing. Capella with a screen on Lillard. That evens the score.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Murray dishes to Hunter. 1:27 left in the first quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Simons surveying the D. Going inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Capella finds Collins. Capella with a screen on Grant. And here is Hunter, defended by Thibault. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Young.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Here's Lillard, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Outside for Murray. Collins, a screen on Simon. Back to Young. Fires the three. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it. Young outside. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Young's got 9.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He delivered. Yeah, we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Young, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Grant at the elbow. Stolen by Collins. Murray against Simon. Back to Murray. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Blazers ball.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Murray kicks to Collins. Hunter sets a screen for Collins. It's tipped. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Lillard. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Grant the pass to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Collins. Thibault with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Back to Thibault. And Simons has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Grant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Capella with a screen on Simon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a big trade this last summer with Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Sharps checked in for Portland.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
He takes it in, fires the three. That shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Forrest passes to Bay. In the corner, it's Griffin. Down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Shoots the 3. Now, here's Sean. He's covered by Murray. Here's Grant. Atlanta with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Forrest. 1:29 left here in the second. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered by Grant. Okongwu's shot is good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Grant kicks to Thibault. Griffin with the steal. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Griffin a screen on Lillard. Bay with it. Lillard picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Grant. So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks.
Coming out on the floor for the Hawks.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Out to the right wing. Screened by Grant. To the middle. And stolen by Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Forrest. Passes it to Bay. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Lillard way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly.
The Hawks, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Okongwu is out there with Bay. And it's Griffin, and it's Forrest in at the point guard.
First team foul. Hawks ball starts the second half.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a three-point game. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Eubanks. Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Johnson with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And stolen by Bay. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Griffin. Here's Forrest. No points in the game yet for him. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-issue triples made in the NBA.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A leaner. Portland no good that time either. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Clock at 6. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Young's got 12 in the game.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Johnson surveying the floor. Driving inside. Here's Little. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Hunter, the pass to Collins. That shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Murray, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one better.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Capella sends a screen for Murray. Drives to the hoop, and it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Lillard surveying the D. Grant with a screen on Young. Lillard dishes to Grant. And the rejection by Collins. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Here's Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Grant.
I love how hard Capella works on defense. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
The Hawks leading by 6. Hunter, the pass to Young. Vader on the way. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nurkic a screen on Collins. Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity. The feed now to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Grant. And there's the pass to Simons. And here is Murray. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 6.
Your trail fans have a big round of applause for your trail.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. For 3, Murray, good on the three-point shot. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Murray kicks to Young. Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard the pass to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Lillard picks him up. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Cuts off the pass. Now Simons. So the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Grant finds Lillard. Portland needs to get off the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Griffin's checked in for Murray.
Coming out on the floor for the Hawks, Griffin. Atlanta ball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
It's 6-man.
Young passes to Griffin.
Chairman for your Blazer team. 2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Hunter. Clock at 4. Back to Griffin. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 6. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Griffin. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Reddish, he's checked in for Portland.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Cameron Reddish.
Lillard against Young. And Lillard kicks to Grant. 6 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Capella. And the Hawks with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hunter the pass to Young. Inside. Capella. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the dunk by Grant.
And you can always count on the consistency from Grant. He likes these moments, keeps his composure, and knocks it down.
Here's Young, and he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy. This crowd.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Lillard. Driving in, shoots, pass to Nurkic. Simons outside, 5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Simons against Bridges. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown, the shot comes out. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 5 points.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Here's Finney-Smith, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bridges outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers ball.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
How about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Bridges. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Johnson. Plenty of space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 5 points in the game.
Well, Dorian Finney-Smith has turned himself into an efficient shooter. You want me to knock down the mid-range? No problem.
Lillard outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 12 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Lillard fires away from way outside. Simon. Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
To the left side wing. Left side Johnson. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Lillard against Bridges. Here's Lillard. He's got 12. Going inside. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Thibault with a steal. Grant against Johnson. Lillard outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Claxton. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Lillard with the ball. The 3-ball.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5.
And your Trailblazers youth men's team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Nails it from 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Now here's Lillard. 16 points for him. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Count the basket. And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharps checked in. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Bridges. He's got 12. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Claxton. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Grant the pass to Thibault. Grant the screen. And Thibault with a drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian, and there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch, and I think it's 100% appropriate.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list of players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And the Blazers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted, because, boy, do things change quickly.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Portland calls timeout.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
In for Portland. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. A minute and a half left in the first half. Up top, Johnson. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Nurkic just screen on Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic inside. Working on Claxton. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Reddish with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Screen by Claxton, and here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Grant.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Johnson against Thibault. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Launches it. And that's not going to go. Mikal Bridges.
With the score, with 28, the Nets, 29. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2. Nurkic just screen on Curry. From deep, Johnson on target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Harris. Screen by Claxton. And here's Curry. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, O'Neal. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Takes the three. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Ben Simmons is checked in for O'Neal. Johnson passes to Nurkic. The kick out to Johnson. Nurkic, a screen on Curry. From deep, Johnson for the lead. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Johnson against Curry. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Johnson, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For the Trailblazers, Simons comes in for Reddish, and Lillard subbed in for Johnson.
Damian Lillard.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Simons. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Thibault. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Screen by Claxton. Lillard against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Lillard against Curry. To the inside. Grant. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Here's Simmons. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
So the Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The offensive rebound. Basket's good.
Nicholas
Claxton's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Grant with a steal. Simons against Dinwiddie. And here's Simons. Inside, here's Grant. Deflected. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lillard and Simons with the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Bridges with it. Pass to Simmons. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. The ball's knocked loose. And they get it back. To the middle. Shot clock at 2. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Lillard passes to Graham. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Bridges against Simons. Bridges misses.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Thibault with it, picked up by Simmons. Grant finds Thibault. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
With the crossover, here's Nurkic. Outside for Grant. 2 on the clock. Pass to Lillard. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Nets ball. Brooklyn ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Get behind the Blazers defense.
Simmons with a screen on Simons. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The drive by Simons, and he jams it home with authority.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's game time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
To the inside. Here's Bridges. They double him with Simons. From deep, Johnson. Thibault with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Fires at the elbow. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Simmons. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
For three, Bridges. A shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Lillard against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Graham with a screen on Johnson. And Lillard, here we go. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
On the floor for your Trailblazers, Cameron Reddish.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Now off the inbound. Money.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
The assist, Nicholas Claxton. Corver with the timeout. We have a bunch of T-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
For the win. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Regulation. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Matisse Thybulle out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Reddish in at the 3, small forward.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Reddish against Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside for Grant. Back to Reddish. Here's Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Bridges against Reddish. For 3. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 23 points.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And stolen by Bridges.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most critical time.
Bridges against Lillard. Thybulle. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
For three, Bridges. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 31 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Screen by Claxton. Fires for three. From deep, here's Simmons. Drops in the three. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So we see the Nets taking the W here.
basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the net starting 5. We've got Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. Collins setting the pick for Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Hunter. Now here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Bridges against Collins. They set the screen. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Murray against Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. This one for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. A rebound by the Nets.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Stolen by Collins. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Capella sets a screen for Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Johnson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help. And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Johnson wide open. He fires. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Murray against Bridges. There's the pick. And stolen by Murray. For the finish. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he is a smart and intelligent defender. Murray reads the opponent well and knows when to go for the steal.
Young with the steal. Now the pass to Murray. Collins a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Capella. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. Back to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Murray. To the paint. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges outside. Feeds to Johnson. And stolen by Hunter. Dinwiddie with the steal. Bridges for 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Collins dishes to Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Dinwiddie against Young. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Murray left side. Tries again. Capella kicks to Murray. Outside Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play? Working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And the Hawks have a completely new group on the floor. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. In the corner, it's Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges outside. And Brooklyn turns it over again. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Forrest. Hits it from three-point range. Forrest has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Outside, Simmons. Out the run, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Forrest passes to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Here's Okongwu.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Has to finish Smith. Off target with his three. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. From downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing. Back to Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 6. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
On the wing, Bridges. And the Nets miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich with it. Bridges covering. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Johnson for 3. Bogdanovich against Bridges. To Johnson. Outside, Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 9-point game. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Cameron Thomas, Seth Curry.
Up top, Simmons. They need this one, and Simmons slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. He gets it up. And no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good. Thanks for the great interview, David. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Harris. Curry is out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low. Atlanta leading by 7. Murray kicks to Capella. Capella with a screen on Simmons. Hunter back to Capella. Collins against O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And Capella sends it back. Curry against Young. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Outside
Collins. Back to Young. Collins setting the big for Young. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Capella. The 3. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. The Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors the defense by not overextending.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Murray looking around. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over Harris. Hunter, no good. Nets trail by 10. Here's Simmons. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Curry passes to Thomas. And here is Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris's shot is good.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Murray dishes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's the pass to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Simmons, a screen on Murray. Over to the left wing. And they recover it.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Murray. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:07 left to play in the third. Simmons against Collins. Now Curry. Here's Simmons. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Simmons got 12.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
Collins setting the big for Young. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bridges in for Thomas. Griffin kicks to Bay. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Okongwu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hawks lead by 10. Curry looking it over. Passes to Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good set. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okongwu is out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 3 on the clock. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 10. Here's the 3. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Young against Bridges. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid-air. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Claxton.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bridges inside. He's covered by Murray. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hunter finds Murray. Capella sends a screen for Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Collins up top. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 4. Bridges outside. A 3-ball. Nets with the new shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hunter sets a screen for Collins. It's deflected. Here's Bridges. Count it. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets. Collins a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Hunter. Can they get it? And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Collins.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And it's Murray with the jam.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play whenever his team needs it.
Bridges outside for the 3. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. Pass to Young. Latre. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here are the Nets. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Collins against Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray dishes to Young. Kicks it to Capella. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Murray against Bridges. Johnson for three. Nails the tray. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Murray the pass to Young. Back to Murray. Yes!
With the spin cycle, everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Bridges outside. For Murray. It's stolen by Capella. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Collins with a screen on Thibault. Hunter finds Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Thibault with a steal. Lillard with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Lillard against Young. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now here's Young. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Lillard. And he drives in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Poke loose. Hunter passes to Murray. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's Collins on the assist by Murray.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Lillard. Down low. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
Here's Lillard. He has 7. The fader. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lillard against Young. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Collins. The Blazers making their last shot. Here's Capella. Nurkic with some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brett.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Young against Lillard from the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray passes to Hunter. Murray up top. He's got 7. Sharp grabs a miss. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Thibault passes to Lillard. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
And Young, here we go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland, absolutely carrying the offense.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Sharp are the guards, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Left side Murray. Nurkic against Hunter. Nurkic with some nice D.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Grant with a screen on Young. Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now Lillard. He's got 16. Pass to Graham. Here's Sharp. Lillard outside. There's the triple. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Murray. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins, and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Here's Simons. Back to Little. Eubanks the screen. Little, no good. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The crossover. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's a Kongwu. Second chance effort. Bay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Griffin outside. He puts up a 3. Forrest can't hit. Portland leading. And here's Simons outside. Jacks up a 3. Reddish misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's a Kongwu, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Here's Eubanks. It's Little on the wing. Pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. And he dunks it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Bogdanovic from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end.
21. The Trailblazers, 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Hey, you want these kind of nights.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Well, the handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Guarded closely. Pass to a Kongwu. And it's Portland with a rebound. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovic getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Back to Simons. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the paint. Here's Bey. Chalk up 2 there.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Sadiq Bey.
Here's Sharp. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 90 seconds into the second half now. There's Simons with a 3. Here's Little. Off the mark there with a 3. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Forrest. Picked up by a Kongwu. And here's Griffin outside. Second chance shot. A Kongwu with the bucket. The Kongwu's got 6.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. The rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. And it's Little with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Inside, Eubanks. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. It's tipped. They get it back. Reddish against Bogdanovic. Outside for Bey. Back to a Kongwu. Just 3 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Eubanks. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Bay is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
Now here's Simons. Tightly guarded.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. This guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A big group substitution here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Johnson in for Sharp. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Back to Thibault. Tries again. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. It's going to be Thibault shooting. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Damian Lillard's checked in for Simons. Hunter, a screen on Grant. Collins passes to Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. The three is up. They get the rebound. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Hunter passes to Young. And it's Capella with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Trailblazers out in front. You're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Johnson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Lillard's got 21.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Young from long range. He can't get that one to fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard against Young. From deep. Lillard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Collins with a screen on Johnson. Murray passes to Collins. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. There's the 3. Here's Nurkic. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Murray passes to Collins. Young against Lillard. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella. On the take. And the layup falls.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Stolen by Capella. Outside Hunter. Murray against Johnson. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Johnson finds Lillard. From about 19, Portland again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Collins outside. Now Hunter to take the lead. Knocks down the long K. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
Here's Lillard. Portland, no good that time either. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Collins outside. Capella, screen on Lillard. Collins passes to Capella. Hunter on the wing, covered by Thibault. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. Here's Hunter, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Lillard against Young. Grant with a screen on Young. To the inside. They need this. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hunter. Back to Collins. Pass to Capella. Murray against Johnson. 4 on the clock. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Cash.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The 3, here's Lillard. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Collins outside. 29 seconds left in the game. Capella in the high post. Outside Young. The 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And here's Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Young. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nurkic. Money.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps. Dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Collins. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Murray passes to Collins. Back to Murray. Up top, Collins. 3 on the clock. Collins with a screen on Lillard. There's Young with the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Grant with a screen on Young. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Outside Murray. Collins outside. Simons against Murray. Collins with a screen on Simons. Murray with it. Back to Collins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
The Hawks trailing. Murray passes to Capella. It's stolen by Nurkic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. For three, here's Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 26.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Offensive rebound. Here's Hunter. It counts! And the foul! Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Now, this is a nice version of DeAndre Hunter. Aggressive, using his strength. He has all the tools. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You pretty much bank on these.
Lillard fires away from way outside.
The ball at the end of the games, you can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hunter. Capella, screen on Thibault. Here's Murray. Count it!
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now Lillard. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a three. And buries it from deep.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Portland calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 9 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
For three, here's Lillard. No good from three-point range. And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.